Okay, so this is going to be a review on the Streamlight Stylus Pro pen light. The reason I picked this product up is I wanted a small, easy to carry, compact EDC flashlight. In the past, I've used like Streamlight and different flashlights that use the CR123 batteries. And that type of batteries, they're really good. They work really good in cold weather, which is where I live. There's a lot of cold weather. The lithium battery technology tends to last longer than alkaline batteries. But one problem is the diameter of the batteries leads to quite a thick flashlight. It takes two AAA batteries, and that's part of the reason I like it. Number one, AAA, they're not as like high tech or whatever as like 18650 batteries or CR123 or those other rechargeable type, but they are readily available. You can find them at gas stations, grocery stores, sporting goods stores, lots of places. And you can buy AAA rechargeable batteries, but I just use standard alkaline batteries. Before picking up this flashlight, looked on YouTube. There's a lot of reviews. It's a really common flashlight. It's pretty old. A lot of the reviews were a few years old. But in a lot of them, I didn't really see a comparison, like just how big it is. It shows the measurements, but it's hard to grasp how big it is. So, off their site, they say it is 5.3 inches long by 0.6 inches in diameter, and it weighs 1.64 ounces. So, we'll measure it quick, and it's actually it's about 5 inches and 1/8. So 5.125 inches. So it's slightly shorter than what they state. Not a big deal. The diameter, I'm guessing, is pretty close. On my measurements, it's actually right at a 1/2 inch at the bezel. It's made out of anodized aircraft grade aluminum. It has this nice pocket clip here. It cures really well in the pocket. I carry it right next to my knife, and sometimes I forget it's there. For an EDC flashlight, I think that is a good thing. The weight, real quick, I'll just weigh it quick. Weighs, and this is with batteries, it weighs 48 grams or 1.7 ounces. So pretty close to what the company states. Again, it's rated at 65 lumens. So it's not a super bright defensive type tactical light, but for routine EDC light tasks, finding your keys in the dark, finding, like illuminating your house lock to unlock your house or office or car door at night, perfectly good for that. Dropping something at night, finding it, reading maps, reading books, whatever. This is a part of my everyday carry. There are higher end flashlights for sure out there. And before picking up this one, I looked at a lot of them. And, some offer multi-modes and ultra high lumens and like 10 different light settings. And they take rechargeable and CR123 batteries and all that stuff. All that's fine. All of that stuff's fine for certain uses. But to me, like, I really don't care. I wanted something just basic. I don't, in an EDC light, I don't need all these multi-modes, and like, when I hit the tail cap, it goes to like strobe, and all I want to do is, find something that I, dropped on the ground. So, you do give up some of those features. It's only a single mode, 65 lumen. It's probably bright enough for 90% of what you need a flashlight to do. But with those drawbacks comes the value. I picked this thing up on sale for $14.99. It was surprisingly, I picked it up at Cabela's, and it was surprisingly cheaper than what even Amazon had it for sale as. So for 15 bucks for a really nice compact EDC flashlight, I thought that was a hell of a deal. So it's kind of give and take, but 15 bucks. I know Streamlight, I've used them in the past. They're good. I don't like them as much as the Surefire for like sheer quality and bulletproofness. But this isn't a flashlight I'm going to be mounting on a pistol or a rifle or shotgun, whatever. It's, in my opinion, not a tactical flashlight. But for like 90% of what you need a flashlight for, just every day, you don't need a whiz-bang tactical ultra-bright flashlight. Another benefit of it being only 65 lumens is it has a runtime of 6.5 hours. Now, that is dependent on the quality of the batteries, how old the batteries are, the temperature. You know, like if it's really cold weather, I would be surprised if you get 2 to 3 hours out of these. But in perfect conditions, you know, like semi-warm weather, you know, with brand new batteries, they stayed at 6.5 hours. I can semi-vouch for that because I'm still on my first set of batteries and I'm using this all the time. And I've been carrying this for maybe 2-3 months now, and it hasn't let me down yet. The pocket clip, I was afraid that it might be loose and, you know, pop off. And you could probably stick some JB Weld or some epoxy or super glue just to make it permanent. But even pulling it off is pretty hard. It's on there. It's actually even hard to rotate. So I was afraid of that, but hasn't been an issue yet. If it does fall off, I'll probably throw up an update video and epoxy at JB Weld, something like that. Size comparison. As you can see, that's the flashlight. This is a Uniball 207. I don't know, some people like their pens. That's the size comparison. Your average Sharpie marker is literally about identical. As you can see, both standing up. The Sharpie might be a hair taller. They're about the same diameter. Some people EDC a Sharpie or a pen. So this is a pen light. It's the size of a pen, or smaller than some pens. Lightweight, like I said, 1.7 ounces. A few more specs. It has a white C4 LED, delivers 65 lumens, which is 690 candela. Runtime 6.5 hours. Push button tail switch, momentary or constant on operation. Includes 2 AAA batteries and a nylon holster. I don't have the nylon holster because it was kind of shitty. IPX4 water resistant, about the size of a marker. It conveniently fits in your pocket, and a removable pocket clip ensures it stays in place. Lists the dimensions, the weight, and it comes in matte black, silver, blue, or red. I chose the black, and that's the only one they had just because it's more low profile, whatever. I like black stuff. Okay, what are the downsides of this flashlight? I'm not just saying this, but in my opinion, there's not many downsides. The holster it comes with is shitty, but like 99% of people aren't going to use it. It's just an extra. It's crappy nylon, but what can you expect for 15 bucks? I just carry it like this with the pocket clip right next to my Benchmade folder. I can't think of any negatives. One negative to some people is it does require some pressure to click, but it is an audible click. I like that feature because that way, if it's in your pocket, it doesn't just flip on and off super easy. So besides the case for it, which isn't a downside, I'm not buying I wasn't buying the flashlight for the holster. and I wasn't going to use it. So besides that being crappy, my opinion, there's not many downsides. What are the uses of this flashlight? Well, I already stated, I think number one, EDC, and also, you know, hiking, camping, fishing, backpacking, bushcraft, anytime you're, you know, hunting, anytime you're out of doors, an excellent flashlight that you can keep in your pocket and you might forget about. Or as a backup flashlight if you have a bigger, more brighter, powerful flashlight. It would serve just fine. One mod you could do, which I haven't done, but you could loop 550 cord here and make a lanyard, hang it around your neck. I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't lose it unless the pocket clip flies off, but it hasn't yet. The pocket clip is serving an issue. You can either epoxy, JB Weld, or glue of some type, or you might be able to fit a small zip tie around there and just have the connection on this side, but it would obtrude in your pocket a little bit. But like I said, that hasn't been a downside. The plus sides I already talked about. Lightweight, compact, easy to carry in the pocket, really good price. The pocket clip's really nice. The tail cap is really nice. The coloring I like. The material is durable, aircraft grade anodized aluminum. It's an, you know, LED, which like what 95% of flashlights are LEDs. So in my opinion, there's nothing special about that. It's been really durable. You know, it's been dropped a few times. You can see right here, that's some wear from my pocket. I think that's from sitting next to my knife. Some wear there, but really you can touch that up with spray paint, black spray paint, easy to find. But for 15 bucks, well, on Amazon I think it's 20 bucks, I really don't think you can find a better flashlight.